Hello, Geminis. Happy Freedom Friday to my Geminis. Geminis, let's start you off with the questions. The first overarching question for everybody when the moon moves into Aquarius is, what is stopping you from living your ideal life, like also known as living your best life, right? It's certainly not anything or anyone outside of you. It's actually within. What's stopping you from living your absolute best life? This is the year of wealth, right? So you certainly have a wealth of knowledge and wisdom that you can apply moving forward that's going to create room and opportunities for other people to live their best lives as well, just like you, right? So let's get into it. Let's get into it. You're the first human that you're focusing on helping in this moon, in this humanitarian sign. Let's get into it. Let's do it. The energy has already been cleared. Somebody has definitely closed out a cycle. Definitely close out a cycle. So I definitely see somebody is inside their vault door. Two types of energies in particular. For you have, like I said, money is coming across your path with two types of energies in particular, where you may have felt like somebody talked trash about you, or someone was in receiving mode of trash talking about you, and you may have felt left out in the cold as far as something. Sources like, hey, look, it's time for you to open up your vault door and focus on your legacy. What do you want your legacy to be? So I feel like here we have the Two of Swords. Somebody may have been so shut down from past pains that you couldn't even see the blessing of not having certain energies in your life, right? So here we have the Four of Cups and sitting around and ruminating. I'm sitting around just thinking, waiting. When you got on blindfolds, you really can't see where the wealth is coming from because you're so hurt by something else that you can't even see the blessing of not having energies in your life. So you can start focusing on, how am I going to circulate wealth and using my time to make more money? So it's to focus on my legacy. So I do see, new information coming in. So if you're focusing on this over here, I'm waiting for this to come through. Over here, source is saying, okay, busy yourself with your time over here so you're not sitting there watching the clock. So whether this comes through over here or not, I'm still getting you situations over here. A lot of people have retired or left jobs or, moved into a new space and don't even pay attention to, now I'm making triple the amount. This is you, Gemini, making triple of the amount that you made on that job, and somebody's still focusing on, oh, they didn't pay me enough and I wasted my time and so on and so forth. And sources like, we'll close out the cycle in love and focus on this situation over here where I'm helping you with all that knowledge and learning that you did in 2023 and prior to that you're applying all of it now. So somebody may be an excellent financial planner just because, again, you know how to make the best of your time, like in teaching people and those kind of things, an additional stream of income. You all love to learn. I guess I don't have to tell you that because you're a Gemini if you watch the channel, but a lot of you are extremely smart. You love to learn. You are just sponges for information and knowledge. And so imagine putting that to use in helping change someone else's life because you know how to meet people where they are and teaching them as well, Gemini. So if you're looking for something over here and sources like, look, I got some creative ideas that's going to make you some money over here, who you going to listen to, source or your flesh? So here we have the Ten of Swords, and I definitely see somebody saying, I need to get up from this place of just allowing something to keep me down at a lower thinking, right? 10, the number 10 is a number for instant manifestation. So I do see somebody getting up and saying, I need to put some things to work. I need to be more conservative with my time and concerned about who talked about me and who, try to disrupt my money. Because remember, it's inside of you, right? So something outside of you doesn't have the power to mess up your money unless you give it that power, that time and that money, right? So here we have the Seven of Pentacles. It's harvest time for you. I see you have a lot of great ideas, but there's definitely some kind of predatory energies that's watching you, Geminis. They trying to see if you're going to go along with the flow. You know what I feel like when I look at your cards here? I feel like somebody's ex really wants back into your life, and it's kind of sad in the way that they're doing it because they know that you are a highly adaptable sign, right? And I need you really, Geminis, two types of energies, kind of sort of know how you flow. And they're watching. Here we also have the Three of Pentacles. We're going to add up all of these pentacles in a second. We also have the five of Wands. I feel like there's some energies that are watching to see if you're going to go along with the flow. And these are energies that are kind of sort of hanging on to, the word gold digger comes to mind, gold diggers. You can either use it as GOAL, right? They have a goal to stay connected to you in some way, shape, form, or fashion to get inside of your vault, right? And it may not be obvious. Like, you know how sometimes people feel like, okay, oh, I got to stay connected to that person because that person can get me in doors that I really can't get into, right? Those are their demons in believing that they don't have their own vault door. So I got to stay connected to Gemini, right? Then you have the GOLD. All they want is money. They don't care about you connecting them or helping them with people. They just want you to help them pay their bills. They know that you smart enough to go get however you earn your money. They know that you'll work 2-3 jobs to make sure, okay, all they have to do is just pay you in gossip or pay you in, compliments or bring you some trash, right? And then, hey, okay, well, and then they hit you up. It's those types of people, Gemini, that call you, from when their phone ring and you first say hello that they calling you for something, right? But they got to go all around Robin Hood's barn to ask you at the end of the conversation. Oh, then they kind of go into hear the violins playing. They need something. And then they hit you up at the end and hoping that, okay, they've given you just enough trash to keep you, because that's how they feel about themselves. They feel like they don't have anything to offer but that. But let's add it up. Here we have 5, 9, 7, and 3. And then we'll do some subtraction and additions here. So we have 7 and 3 is 10. This is you focusing on your legacy wealth. So you're going from 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out of something, maybe marriage and money, or friendships and money, or friendships and marriage, whatever, to you focusing on your legacy, right? So you got 5 of Pentacles, where two situations in particular, you feel like, okay, I'm emotionally wounded by that. Somehow I may feel like I wasted my time and possibly money, and maybe feel like I had a loss. It's an emotional wounding, right? And then you focusing on, Source really wants somebody to start focusing on their legacy, right? Really focusing on your legacy. So we also have the 9 and Page, right? So Source is saying to you, one, you got double legacy here, right? So it could be you and your kids. It can be you and your spouse. It can be you and a business partner. So you got double legacy. So it's like Source is saying, I'm paying you double for your trouble. But you're going to have to do the work in being conservative when you think about how much you may have felt like you were emotionally wounded or financially wounded by a situation, right? That's the part you're going to have to play. Stop the overthinking, like you giving a large portion of your day to what a loss instead of a gain. I gained knowledge and wisdom about pouring way too much time into things where something has left me out in the cold yet again, right? 2 types of energies have left me out in the cold yet again. Or maybe it was one as a result and added to whatever it was. Source is saying, take the blindfolds off and see the blessing of not having the energy in your life, because Source had to do something to take you all the way down to the lowest with certain energies that you love, to show you, oh no, you're not going to just put up with anything. You need to cut some energies off. So yeah. So let's get a number for you. Here are the questions for the moon in Aquarius as you start to detach from the everyday and focus on your purpose, the purpose in this planet. So if there's, since we're talking about legacy wealth, if there are kids involved, and it could be like adult kids or older kids, start focusing on that. How can we spend our time to focus on that? Or if it's you and a business partner or you and a love interest, we're not going to waste any more time on what we lost in 2023. This is the year of wealth. So we're in a new moon phase. And so let's focus on that. First question is, what can you do to use your passion for serving on a large scale? Second question is, are you creating space for yourself to connect with your inner alchemist? The third, an innovator. The third question is, are you ready to think outside the box and delete old beliefs and rules to write your own? The fourth question, is using technology a drain or gain for you? And then last but not least is, are you ready to start a group in your community to initiate and create positive change on a local or global scale? And then what could the focus be? That's what Source wants somebody to focus on. So yeah, we're in a new moon phase, 10-10. I am patient. That's right, I am patient. So do you want to become wealthier in patience with yourself? and not going along with the flow. But Source is saying, keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you, because they are. Yep. And yeah, so trust that your angels are working behind the scenes, because they really, really are trying to help you move on from some things. That's why you got so many ancestors, at least 12 ancestors right here, that's saying, get up from that space. It's a new you. It's a new year. It's a, new attitude. And somebody's definitely going to feel changed, liberated, and free. Here we have delusion. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. Yeah. So Source is saying you could have been connected to an energy that, definitely was gold digging energy, which is not gender specific, and that can put you at a kind of feeling like, wow, I really, really invested some time in this job or this romantic relationship or friendship, but I didn't realize they had a goal in mind to use me. Yeah, some energies may have had a goal in mind to use you, so... yeah. So here we have, my world has an abundance of love, trust, and compassion. That's it. My air signs move from the heart chakra, right? So it is really, really important moving forward, Gemini, that you really define, like you have to define and be able to effectively communicate what love, trust, healing, gratitude, compassion, connection, and forgiveness means to you. So that if someone is showing you that it's a vast difference in what they see, like their love language could just be like, bring a check home to me, where yours may be affection. Like I want you to be, I want conversation. I need you to communicate with me. And they're just like, I don't care about communication. My form of communication is make sure you make more money to bring home so we can live a lavish lifestyle. I don't care about all that communication. You're going to have to learn how to really read between the lines if they're not saying it out of their mouth and you keep trying to go along with the flow. So it's like, learn people's, you all are expert. You and Virgos, you all are ruled by the communication planet. And there's so many different forms of communication. Learn what people are not saying. Learn gesture with the stuff that they're putting on social media. Some people are so passive aggressive, they can be calling you out of your name and posting something on social media. You don't even know they're talking about you. You think they're talking about something totally different, unrelated, and they're harboring some kind of resentment, but because you're looking for them to say it, and they are saying it. They're saying it in a very passive aggressive way. And they could be, like I said, putting subliminal messages on social media. So, and have you all twisted and turned around looking at something else when Source needs you to pay attention to them. So that's what I see for you all. That's what I see for you all, Geminis. Like I said, happy Freedom Friday. I will see you all on Sunday. Bye.